Alrighty then. Welcome back to the Idiot Endeavour. That is completing the Gen 3 Pokedex. We are still in Gen 3, still on Leaf Green. I just need to check something. Yeah, okay, right. I have done this wrong. I need some fodder. Actually, that's good. I've got fodder. Let's open you. And let's... It's really hard to do this with one hand, because I caught you by mistake. However, now I can say it was totally intentional. Alright, let's try this again. A little less sucage. Nice, and on the second one. So first things first. By random Nidoran I caught by mistake. Oddish acquired. Okie dokie then. So that Broke everything. Alright, so we want to trade you for you. Alright, so that is Oddish acquired. In leaf green. Passing gas has been received in Fire Red. Passing gas is now evolving. Alright, so now we take Passing Gas. And we evolve into Soft Serve. And now Soft Serve will evolve. So that is Gengar. So if Softlares wants to learn Future Sight, you can not learn that. Let's trade Soft Serve with Geodude. So now we have an Alakazam. Geodude is evolving. Excellent. And this now means we have all but one of the trade evolutions. Look at that unit. All right. Okay, that's Fire Red's contribution to today. But more importantly, yeah. Alright. So now we have all but one of the main trade evolutions. Bring back Izanami. Swap him out for Crambone. Oddish is number 50. Just dead on 50. Oh no, 43. So that's 30. Comes before Paris, so you're there. Alright, Passing Gas. You're there. Soft Serve. You are before a Chop. Alright. The team is complete. .84% of the way to go. Let's see. Alright, unfortunately, because we're in Future City, you know what that means. Yeah, let's look at our stats actually, now everyone's fully evolved. Charizard, fast, high special attack.
Yeah. Beast.
Beast. Starmie, marginally faster, high special attack. Clarence, slow as balls, hits like a truck.
Wow.
Golem, slow as balls, takes hits like a beast.
Ah, you rolled
I did
grabbing
indeed.
him off camera.
No, I did it on camera.
Oh, I'm just late.
Aeolus, really high special attack. And Chestnut, good all-round tank.
Good all. I don't know. I don't know if I call Primate a tank.
I don't know, but he's got a decent HP stat. So yeah, this is our team. Gotta be honest, kinda like it.
Yeah. I love it when a plan comes together.
I love it when I just bullshit my way through it and it actually kind of works out.
And so you did.
So I did. Yeah, the only thing I came into this expecting to use was Charizard. And as much of a ball ache as it was getting it to actually do something,
now it's actually doing something.
now it's actually doing something because it's got Flamethrower. So
Yep.
yeah, win-win.
I love the Mon where you like. I like Mon where I put myself at an initial disadvantage to give myself a much greater advantage later.
I mean, Starmie is so far turned out to just smack things. Clarence, fucking Dodrio, has just become this unkillable machine.
Oh, damn!
Yes. Geodude, again, Golem. Well, I haven't tried Golem yet, but so far, with Geodude and Graveler, really good. Magneton, I know what Magneton does. He's good. You know what, to say I have been pleasantly surprised is, an understatement.
Most excellent.
Oh,
now
indeed.
Now for the idea of the stream. Will we end up actually acquiring the... Or will we end up suffering the... how many...
Yeah, how many squid jump scares are we gonna get? So adding on Oddish, which I've traded over, and the free trade evolutions, our Pokedex now requires 77.84%. And also, because this music is starting to really grate on me a little bit, I happen to have, because I am off my fucking nut.
We're gonna... Music playing in the background?
Oh yes, so I have an entire Spotify playlist of 16 hours long. Dear God, let's hope not. That is literally just gaming music.
Oh.
So, we have it set to shuffle.
The actual question is, do I get to hear it? I can't ever be bothered.
Well, currently it's playing Castlevania.
Well, I can't hear it, so that's okay.
You can or can't?
Cannot.
Cannot. Yeah. You know, fairly sure there's a way I can actually get it to go into Discord, but I'm not entirely sure how.
I'll just play it in the background as an echo. It's gonna be really weird hearing all our voices twice.
Ah, Mothman.
Mothman.
Oh yeah, this is a Castlevania song that sounds like Dynasty Warriors. Because it's from it's Harmony of Despair. You know what, if it doesn't come out for Castlevania music, I'm going to be very disappointed. I need to play some more Castlevania games, actually.
Like on stream, or...?
Just in general. Like, I'm due for another playthrough of Symphony of the Night.
Is this gonna be the randomizer, or...?
No, I'm... I keep my randomizers to Zelda and Pokemon.
Alright.
Good old copyright strikes. Let's go for that. Oh, more Castlevania. Oh, is this Rondo of Blood? Oh shit, yeah, it is.
It definitely sounds like it.
Yeah, it's Rondo Blood.
Yeah.
Like, yeah! Good shit. Bit of blood to tears. You know what? The Castlevania music better work. Don't knock my Smash main. They're all like, why did he just gravitate to Richter and just immediately start playing him so well? I was like, because he plays like he does in Castlevania.
It's great.
I don't have to learn anything. It's like, it is exactly as you think it would be. Honestly, there's only so much of the evolution music plus the Kanto battle music that I can take.
Yeah, I think we're half
You know,
official.
the fourth attempt in the Safari Zone, I'm kind of there. What's next? Okay.
Oh,
Another game I need to go back and play at some point. Honestly, I can play the SNES Mega Man X games just whenever I feel like it. I dare say that X1, 2, and 3 are probably my favourite Mega Man games. But I can just pick those up and just play them. You know what? If every game had the Mega Man X sound font, I'd be a very happy person. Fucking Storm Eagle, baby.
now. Oh, dude. Aw. This is Mega Man ZX.
Yep.
This song plays like, what, 2 or 3 times ever?
It's the intro stage music. The area edge.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have to be in a certain mood to play the ZX games. The only Mega Man series I haven't experienced is Legends and Star Force. Mostly because Legends is like unicorn dust over here.
Legends is also very different.
Because it's never... So in the US and Japan, on the PS3, they re-released Legends games. Not in this country.
Yeah.
So the only way we're getting them is to buy a physical copy on the PS1. It's like, bro, can I have my Legends Legacy collection at some point? And you can't say they won't do it. They will. They'll probably do Star Force first, but... I still haven't bought the Battle Network one, so I should probably do that.
Like a collection, or...?
Yeah, the collections.
Okay.
Just to have them on my Switch. Also, it's been 5 years since Mega Man 11.
That's a weird thought.
You know what? I'm terrified to think that it will be as long between 10 and 11 as it will be between 11 and 12. It might be. Thing is, 11 sold too well for them to not do it again.
Yeah. But they also have to follow up Mega Man 11.
They also have to follow up on Mega Man 11, which is
It's just not easy.
not easy. But they also, you know, dare I say it, they can do X. You know, the response to the Battle Network collection has been really good. Would they do Battle Network 7?
I don't know if they'll do Battle Network 7. It's mostly because the way 6 is written, it's written as the end of the series.
True. Also, in case you guys are wondering, so this playlist is... Let me just scroll through it. So, Hyper Potions.
I don't recognize this song.
It's from Sonic Riders.
That'd be why. I was thinking Adventure 2.
So we've got Mega Man 11, the Mega Man X Legacy Collection boss remixes, Power Glove, a load of Sonic Forces, because that's the only good part of that game. Lost World, Generations, Adventure, Heroes, Black Knight, Zero Gravity, Metal Gear Rising, Sonic Riders, Sonic Colors, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed. You noticing a trend?
Just a little.
Sonic Runners, RIP, Issei, Castlevania, Team Sonic Racing.
Aw, man. Team Sonic Racing makes me sad, because that game is so good.
Final Fantasy 7 for some reason. Also 10.
Wait, which release of 7?
Original.
Huh.
Loads of Gunmetal stuff. Mega Man X8, Mega Man X6. Most of the Mega Man X games, actually. Guile's theme for Street Fighter 2 is on there for some reason. I have a remix of track 1 from Top Gear.
Mm-hmm.
You all know why.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's Don't Wait Until Night. Yes!
I hear Julius approaching.
Is this like a metal remix?
No, this is the one they put in Smash. This is the Castlevania, the Xbox one, yeah.
Yeah. That's the best version too. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I'm glad that's the one they put in Smash.
They didn't have to go so hard, but I'm glad they did.
Oh, they did. Like, it's Castlevania music. You go hard on Castlevania music.
That's true.
We've got Sonic and the Secret Rings, Mega Man ZX and the Zero games. We've got those remixes from Sonic in, I think, 2020. Sonic Colors Ultimate, Sonic Generations.
I forgot that Ultimate actually remixed parts of the soundtrack.
Yeah. The best tracks are the ones done by Jun Senoue, which is all the boss music.
Oh, Jun Senoue? Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it.
It's like, we're going to let him on the soundtrack. What do we let him remix? It's like, boss music. Let me find it. Add to playlist. Game in. Add to playlist. Game in. there is some shit that isn't in the gaming playlist. It's in my work playlist. I'm not entirely sure why.
Oops.
Yeah. I would put exponential entropy in there, but I know the rules around that, so nope.
Yeah.
However, we very much are right now just going forward and back and forward and back, and then go forward and back and put 1 foot forward.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
I mean, if you want to page through Final Fantasy XIV soundtrack, there's a lot of good stuff in there.
Oh yeah. Right, the fact that these aren't in that playlist is a fucking problem, because that shit is fire.
What's this song?
This is the Mega Man X Legacy Collection remix of the X boss theme.
Oh.
So this only shows up in X Challenge.
Right.
You know, I'm noticing Venomoth likes Mega Man X music.
Mothman!
So does Chansey.
Good.
This is the second Mega Man X song that's had a Chansey appear.
Wait, did you forget to buy the... Oh my god.
Right, so we keep playing the Mega Man X soundtrack.
damn.
Alright, we're doing this then. I was thinking, like, you forgot to obey. And it didn't matter, I guess.
Alright then, we keep going. If I can get 2, great.
Anything after this is bonus.
What's your Chansey called X? Don't worry about it.
Is that a Metroid reference? No, shut up.
No. No, it's not. It's not that complicated. Oh, hold up. So, I saw at dawn there. This song doesn't get enough love.
I don't recognize this one.
It is from the final part of Sonic Speed Highway.
That might be why I haven't heard of it.
It's very brief, because it's a very small area. And you're in it more as Knuckles.
Okay.
And it's completely different to the rest of the Speed Highway music. Yeah, if I can't get another Chansey, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, we got what we came for.
We got what we came for.
That is many Mothmen.
It is many Mothmen, isn't it? What the fuck?
Damn!
What do we name this one? Yes, fair.
I'm listening to Sonic Adventure music. Alright, Dragonair?
Sure, I guess. Let me actually check what areas it's found in. It might be all of them, but I don't know. Yes, all of them.
All of them, excellent.
Super odd 1% chance. Is this a Hyper Potion song?
No, this is Team Sonic Racing. Not Team Sonic Racing, Transform.
Ooh, okay.
So this is Sanctuary Falls.
It sounds like a.
So that's the Sonic 3 title screen music.
I know what it is. It just sounds like Hyper Potion's remixed it. Sonic and Knuckles title screen music is really nice.
And then it goes into Sky Sanctuary, which is always good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Shout out to the Sky Sanctuary love since Generations. Like,
yes.
a zone
Final.
that's kind of just there, and then all of a sudden it's in a racing game, and then it's in Frontiers as a memory. And it's like, bro.
Also, the final boss music of Sonic
Pocket Adventure for some unfathomable reason.
Watching the LP of that was a
I
experience.
don't understand.
I think the part that confused me the most was like classic and modern Robotnik were both in that game.
Both in that game. So yeah, you've got Sonic with his classic design but green eyes. And then Eggman's design changes towards the end. It's like, is this like a in the middle game? Is that what we're going for here? And I guess.
See, I'm seeking is it 40%? Let's see. Yes. Oh, we can find Slowpoke here too.
Oh, good. I need some of those. I need 4.
It's 4%. Wait, 4? Do I need 3?
So 3 to keep and 1 to trade for Lickitung.
Oh, right.
That is a small fish in a big pond.
Oh, cool. We don't have a Slowpoke at all?
Nope.
Nice.
I mean, to be fair, I could hit this thing with a rock and it probably wouldn't notice for 6 months. Alright, we've acquired a Slowpoke.
That's 1 of 4.
1 of 4.
We can get them outside, so it's not a big deal.
No, but if we come across him, we come across him.
Right.
I mean, okay.
This is Team Sonic Racing, right?
No, this is Generations. It is still Seaside Hill, though.
Oh yeah, this is the Generations. Generations track.
Which means it will break into Ocean Palace partway through. Which is always a good time. What the fuck? You know what, just out of spite.
Yep. Out of spite.
Sadly, I don't think the fishing can have a squid jump scare. Outside of a shiny.
No, but I mean, I'll be used to that.
Because Seeking's not really a squid jump scare when it's 40%.
Not even a squid.
It's not even a squid, it's just a goldfish. So what are you doing today? Just a little bit of fishing.
Na 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 fishing. You want to catch this one?
I mean, sure.
It's kind of a high level. Now let's see what else you'd be doing here.
God, the tree needs colours in Gen 3 are like, is that shiny? No? Okay.
I don't remember if it's like that in Emerald too.
I mean, we're gonna find out.
I'm gonna look it up. No, it's exactly the same. What gives?
Why did they make it that colour? Because I look at it and I just think, that's a shiny Dratini, and then I realise, no, it's not.
Yeah, and like in Gen 2, it was blue was normal and then purple was shiny. And then it was purple pink. And then it's been blue pink ever since.
Yeah, Gen 3 just had to be weird. Pokemon's on the hook. It's a fish. This is also Sonic Riders.
I thought it was Secret Rings, but I'll take your word for it.
No, you can tell it's not Secret Rings because it doesn't have lyrics.
Oh, all the songs in Secret Rings have lyrics?
Except one.
Except one, okay. I guess that was a side effect of the storyteller games or whatever.
Black Knight actually subverts that. I think there's only the boss music that has lyrics in Black Knight.
Oh, okay. Are both games basically just real platformers in disguise?
Yep.
Yep.
The statistical likelihood of this ending positively is quite slim. I mean, we got 2 Chansey. And a Slowpoke.
We got what we came for, at least. Do you need to catch another Dratini? Or Dragonair?
Not particularly.
You just end up breeding it otherwise?
Yeah.
Okay. What else did you get here?
So we've got Slowpoke, we've got Chansey. That's it in terms of new things.
So you're just gonna ride out the step counter until you see something interesting?
Yeah, until we see something interesting or it ends.
Okay. Because if you fish there for Dragonair, it's not gonna end unless you exhaust all those Safari Balls.
Yeah.
Ooh, Crimson Fighter.
How'd you know it's from Isate? Oh, you can tell.
I did say the title of the song after like 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's like you can tell most Isate music just because it's like, oh yeah, okay. Ooh, the mechanic's gone. Why not?
Most of the Isate music is just ingrained into my memory.
Yeah. So what have we established? Chansey likes Mega Man X. Venomoth likes Castlevania. Time's up. I mean, I caught stuff.
Is it safe to say that we'll probably never be going back there ever again?
Oh dear God, no.
Alright.
I mean, I've got to do it in... I've got to do it again in Fire Red first Cypher, but...
Yeah, but that's just one thing.
That's just one thing that I need to catch, admittedly just one of.
You would breed the other one. Or you could just
Yeah.
buy one, I guess.
Good. Bro! Bro!
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
On the fucking Chansey. What the fuck?
We actually got a lucky.
We actually got a lucky egg from the one we caught while listening to Mega Man X music.
Oh my god. Save that game.
I
like,
fucking
right now.
say I got a lucky egg in Gen 3. Oh, we're gonna get a shiny. We are gonna get a shiny.
Give it time.
I got the 1% Dragonite, I got the 1% Tauros early. Got a Chansey with a lucky egg.
The chance you with a lucky egg is like the most stunning thing of all, because that one's like...
It's a 5% chance.
It's a 5% chance on a 1% Mon, or a 4% Mon. That's like... Is it 0.2%? I don't remember how many zeros I need.
Does it go after Lapras?
No, it goes after... It's 113. That's after Rhydon.
That's a Rhydon. Alright, so there's... X.
0.2%. 0.2%.
That's a 0.2% chance of that happening. What in the fuck? That's a Spare Seeking. Because I believe
Game
I
day.
already... Yep.
Yeah, you do.
So I can use that for trade fodder for something.
Yeah.
And then Slowpoke.
79. That would put it before Magnemite.
Probably...
Yeah, there. 79. 78 is... I forgot.
Right.
What? Oh, Rapidash.
So... We are getting a shiny. At some point. Because we just got... Oh, I can send it to Emerald as well. Bro.
Mm-hmm. Feels good, doesn't it?
That expedites so fucking much. Like, that's gonna make this quicker, and then I can just trade it to Emerald.
Mm-hmm. There's no other way to get it in Emerald.
Save it again.
Mm-hmm.
0.2% chance. Right then. So I guess now... You know what? Since apparently today is the day to buy a lottery ticket. Come on, Old Faithful.
Cool.
Oh boy, just 4,500 to go. $17, that's such a weird number. I'm clickbaiting the hell out of this video when it goes on YouTube, by the way. Fuck it, I'll make a thumbnail and everything.
Today is a good day.
Today has been a shit day at work. And a good day elsewhere.
Feels nice.
It does.
Don't forget to bring up my land illusion.
You know what? That's exactly what this is.
Yep.
I haven't even bought any coins yet.
Aside from, oh, you didn't buy any?
Nope.
You just found them like on the ground.
I picked
Wow.
up the 300 on the ground and then
Then just did whatever.
fucking
Alright.
played the slots to the point where I'm fairly sure there's a hit on me now. Let's try this one. Out to lunch, this is reserved. Fuck you. Fuck your lunch.
I forgot about the reserve slot machine. Oh wait, did you catch another Doduo? I didn't even think about that.
I don't think I did.
I was like, wait, they were in the Safari Zone. Whoops. Oh, you have Kadabra and Alakazam?
Yep.
Or is it just one?
Oh, just
okay.
one.
Yeah, okay. So just Alakazam, I'm guessing. Yeah. Box with mouse over links.
And obviously we don't have a Graveler anymore.
Right. I'm just going through the list.
We still have a Haunter.
Yeah, I think the caught 2 Haunter or something.
Yeah, I caught 2.
I think this list is up to date. We got the lucky ending Safari Zone, now we're having good luck at the slots. What year is it?
Unfortunately, it's still 2023.
Yeah, that's a pity.
It's 2023 and Nintendo Switch has its best June in Japan. The Titanic has claimed another victim. There's a war in Europe, and there was almost another Russian civil war, and there's a French Revolution going on.
It's a very strange, yeah.
Is it 2023 or is it the early 1900s again? I'm not entirely sure.
I mean, that last one isn't actually that strange, because riots break out in France all the time when something stupid happens in Paris.
Something happens in France, there will be a riot.
Yeah.
The French are revolting. Yeah, of course they are.
I can smell them from here.
I just hear someone load a Glock.
There's no Glock sound effect on this soundboard.
I honestly didn't think I'd need it. Oh, it's gone from a Glock to a Beretta.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
This machine's hotter than a fucking California wildfire, let's go.
Wow! That accelerated quickly.
Oh fuck, they're coming for me!
I was ready this time.
So, we got a Chansey, we got a 0.2% Chansey.
The slots have been like nothing but amazing right now, what the fuck?
The slots are paying out.
Like, big time. It feels like your coin amount has doubled.
I mean, I started off below 2,000.
Yeah, like a little below 2,000 and now we're already past 3.
They're coming for me, thumbs.
I'm just having fun deciding which one to use next.
It's 36, so you've got plenty of choices.
I know, but not all of them are fitting. It's okay. I think I have the sound of the science. Probably. Just making this up as I go.
You know what? Me too. I think I might be the first person on the planet to do this authentically.
Probably. Or at least like the first one with like recorded video proof.
Can you get Porygon without buying any coins in the game corner? Yes, it just takes a while.
Yeah. I think in my case, I got up to like 2,000 and I got bored. And like, no, I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like doing this anymore.
You've got to remember, I have the patience of a Buddhist monk.
Yeah. I've noticed.
Like, I don't care how boring it is. If it gets results, I'll do it. We haven't been on this side yet.
I don't have anything to say. I'm just like, my eyes are just glued to the screen. Waiting to see what will happen.
It's like all he's doing is mashing buttons, but it's so mesmerizing.
Because like, at the rate this is going, something big is going to happen any second now, and if I look away for a single second, I'm just going to miss it.
Who knew watching a man mash buttons in a fucking virtual slot machine was entertaining?
Look,
I mean, this is why people play CSGO, I suppose.
I mean, like, watching people at the arcades is also kind of fun. There's like something mesmerizing about watching someone who's like just so good at a game. You just can't help but like, dang. Even if it is just an arcade game. Or Groove Coaster. That one's wild.
Oh, I'm getting carpal tunnel.
Always have decided what ones I'm going to use next.
Beautiful.
Wow, that's
A really
quite a bit.
specific number.
Wow, alright.
Alright, we've got something here.
Mhm.
Even if it's just lots of 8s.
I think there are a couple like 19s in there too.
There was even a 23.
Oh, there was? Okay. Just missed that one. Probably because I look at the board and not the thing that says payout.
The best part is because this is Pokemon, this is all tax free.
Slowly running out of ideas.
That's not a good thing.
Like at some point, I'll probably just have to like loop them around and start again.
So what did you do for the stream? RNG. Just a whole RNG stream. That's all this is.
So permadeath run in Gen 4, right?
Oh yeah, leave it up to the chance of a crit.
God, Gen 4 is such bullshit. You beat Sabrina already, right?
Yep. I beat her because she just spammed Calm Mind and that was it.
Right. So then the next part is Cinnabar Island and the things around there. Alright.
Yep.
We basically finished the mainland.
Your casino, my winnings. I don't know how I'm doing this.
It's okay. Neither do I.
Oh, damn!
I mean, I'm just mashing buttons, not gonna lie. It's like, what's your secret? Shit ton of monster energy and some patience, that's pretty much it. This is kind of ridiculous.
Kind of? I'm just surprised it's working, like, so often. I'm not complaining, just surprised.
I think this machine's died off. I wonder how it calculates this.
The only thing I know is that it's a fixed seed. Like some variants in the middle, but...
Also, yes, I'm fairly sure my career as a Pokemon player has now peaked.
I think I said before about something, I just don't remember what it was.
I think my mastery of Gen 3 has just kind of... Oh, this is it. There's nothing more I can do after finishing the Pokedex in Gen 3.
Battle Frontier gold symbols, smiley face.
Fuck it, hell, you know what? I'm tempted at this point.
No.
I'm not that stupid.
It would take too long and it's not really worth it. I would like to do that, but at the same time, I really don't.
Which is fair, that's my view.
I'm gonna go refill my water, and I'm just gonna hope it doesn't happen while I'm away.
That is fair.
Well, I'm guessing it happened because the coin counter is like at least 200 higher.
Yeah, it happened.
I guess that. Did you do a soundbite or?
I did not.
All right.
Thanks, Robotnik.
Beautiful.
You know what? Fuck it, we're going for Porygon.
We've already made like half a Porygon today.
Let's get the bullshit out of the way. I think that's today's objective. We've broken 5 grand, boys!
you sure we're pushing for working on today?
Huh?
Are you sure we're pushing for working on today, or do you want to, like, get up and go do something else?
I don't know. This is kind of working.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess we do it until it stops working.
Pretty much.
I should probably just play my game while I'm waiting. Make some use of my time.
This child has an addiction. Back to Old Faithful.
Mm-hmm. As you do. I don't even know anymore, dude.
I didn't even know anymore either. It's like this just keeps happening.
Don't forget to bring the money and the loot.
Hot Sec was another one, and I realized no, it's just still counting out.
It's like, oh, we still count out from the last one.
feel like the title of this video on YouTube is going to be something like, watch this video to have good luck forever.
How to make 10 grand in an easy step.
The Rockets hate him!
Where am I going to put the giant red arrow? I mean, Team Rocket hates me anyway.
Yeah.
Now I'm just bankrupting them.
The sad part is he's stopping us legally.
What are you gonna do? Call the cops?
Lol them out.
Checkmate, motherfuckers. What are the Rozzers gonna do? They're gonna sit back in fucking awe. That's what they're gonna do.
Oh, baby.
They're gonna be there like, hold up, let them cook.
We've been trying to nail these guys for years. This guy has a shuckle? What the fuck?
Don't fuckle with the shuckle.
What's it weak to besides water?
Rock. Steel.
Yeah, I don't... Steel! Thank you, I have that. My only water offense right now is water gun on a crocodile.
Yeah, that's not doing
Probably
shit.
Probably not wise of me. And it has struggle bugs, so that wouldn't have worked anyway. There we go, that's much better.
Beautiful.
I want you all to know I feel nothing anymore.
That's fair.
There's a point where the endorphins stop, and I'm just doing this out of sheer tenacity.
Have you reached that point?
Yep.
What the f...
No.
No, surprised 2 7s and a rocket isn't anything.
It is, but not in Gen 3. I think there's another Sonic Machine where it is.
No, it'd probably be Gen 4, so it'd be, what, 2 7s and a Galactic.
I think so. Let me see. Oh, never mind. I was thinking of Ruby Sapphire Emerald, where it is 2 7s of one color and 1 7 of the other color.
Ah.
I forgot the 7s have like different colors in the game. But no, apparently Down Pearl and Platinum is just basically the same as this.
Ugh.
You mocked somehow my machine, even though I really shouldn't.
I'm... it's mocking, alright. We are so close.
Mm-hmm. We are. I thought that would be fitting for actually passing 6,500.
Indeed. And we did that without buying a single coin.
It's kind of messed up.
My hand hurts.
That's
Because
fair.
I've just been mashing 2 buttons for the past hour. Ugh. That cracking was my wrist.
Yikes.
My bad wrist.
You have a good wrist? Sorry.
I do. So I want the Porygon, you god fucking right I do. We have acquired the Porygon.
For a hot sec, I thought I was going to say, like, window into the soul or something.
I think for a moment I achieved Nirvana.
For one brief and shining moment.
For a brief and shining moment I went full Galaxy Brain.
In this moment, I am one with the cosmos. Neutral nature. Alright. That's fine.
Alright, Porygon. You live.
137, so, directly below Lapras.
Ugh, right. Every... My actual hand's gone numb.
Every... yeah, that's a fair reaction.
Yep, hang on. Right. Ah. Oh, it's like a cement mixer.
Oh,
Hang on, right.
I hate it when you say that.
I don't know if this will be picked up on the mic, hang on. Nope. Oh, God, it's like a fucking meat grinder.
I barely heard a thing.
Yeah, that's because that wasn't the loud one.
Ah.
No, I think I've, Oh, hang on. Nah, okay, we're good.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
There was a very audible one earlier. Like, it was, like, proper, like... cracking walnuts.
Hmm.
Man, they just,
I heard that! But I know that was a
that-
bottle of soda, so who cares?
That's a bottle of Sprite.
Sorry,
Okay,
that was just funny
right.
to comment on.
So we got a Chansey. We got a 0.2% Lucky Egg. And I have just got a Porygon without spending a single penny.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Not really, I have 105,000 to spend, you know?
Hmm.
Alright. So where's our Pokedex at now?
101, I think it said.
Yeah, it's
Which is-
101.
Pretty impressive for this game.
77.58%. Alright. Come, Clarence. Ugh. Oh.
Alright, so we have Grimer, Coughing,
Ditto, Ponyta,
Ditto.
Magmar.
Magmar's not here. They moved it.
They moved it, yeah. You know what? I'm glad this isn't Gen 1, where the fucking floor just... Ugh.
Is eye bleed? Yeah.
But I'm playing this on a 50-inch TV in the dark. Ah! Do I need another Vulpix?
I don't remember. I think the sheet said no, though. So let me. Hold on. I answered the wrong question. Sheet says you do.
She says I do. Excellent, right. Well, while we're at it, let's not use the Master Ball.
We need that for something else.
The Master Ball for me is reserved for the one roaming thing in the game, or shiny thing that can go bang. That's
In this case, since you picked Charmander, Suicune doesn't have Roar.
no, so it doesn't have the glitch where it will roar you away and then you never see it again.
It does suffer from the other bug, though.
Oh, what the
The one where most of its IVs are 0.
yeah, the IV bug, yeah.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, great if you're gonna put it up into Gen 4 and use a Trick Room team with Suicune, I suppose.
If you're using a Trick Room team with Suicune, you are definitely not doing that. You really think you're going to use a Suicune with 0 in its defenses? Fuck that.
I mean, you could, in theory, take it all the way up to
No.
like Gen 8. And you could hyper train
Yeah.
it.
The answer to that is, but why?
Honestly, don't fucking say you did.
That will impress exactly 2 people. Trapinch.
So I feel like I am obligated.
That's not how you spell his name.
His name's Mozzarella.
I was making a Battle Network 5 joke.
Can you find Muck here?
You can find one of them here. But it depends on the version. Hold on. I'm checking to see which one you can find here. I think in Leaf Green it is Mug. Yeah. In Leaf Green it's Muck at a 5% chance. Kaboom.
It's a wild rat. I just reminded of Zoidberg being dissected on Futurama, because one deviled egg. Deviled egg! The same deviled egg.
I'd forgotten about that.
So we can also find Ditto and the horse.
Wait, we can find horse in here?
I'm fairly sure we can find a horse in here. We couldn't Gen 1. They might have moved it.
No. It's not in here, which means they moved it to the mountain.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Because I know for sure that Ponyta's on Mount Ember in this game.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hey, that's convenient.
I will catch you in this Ultra Ball.
I'm surprised you didn't try to weaken him first.
You know, seeing Muck with its arm down is kind of wrong.
Well, with like both arms?
Yeah, both arms down. One needs to be, you know, elevated considerably.
I kind of like Muck's Gen 2 sprite. It's got like one arm off to the side, but like it looks like it's reared up for a punch while the other one is like out.
Please get in the ball. It would be very appreciated if you got in ball, please. Please and thanks.
You'll compensate you very muchly.
Did they ever, and I would not be surprised if the answer to this is yes, have text for disable where it says try to use disable and then it goes but Pokemon is already disabled? Please, for the love of God, tell me the answer to that question is no.
Oh, you mean like if you click a move but then it disables it before your turn goes off?
No, so if an opponent uses disable against you and then they try and use disable again, in this game it says, but it failed. Has it ever, and I'm hoping to God the answer is no, said, but the Pokemon is already disabled?
Oh, if you try to use disable on something that's already disabled,
Yeah.
No, it's never happened.
Thank God they've got the common sense to do that. Because I just had a fucking flash forward to like, oh God.
Yeah, the most you have is that you try to use a move first and then hits disable, but and then your move comes around saying Primate's Karate Chop is disabled or something.
So they had the sense to avoid that catastrophe.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for that. Because that is, God, I couldn't imagine. Oh, this thing has an attack, okay.
Yeah, there's no attacks like that for things that aren't status conditions. And disable's not a status. Like, the same thing will happen if you try to use Taunt or Torment and Encore, I think. But if you try to use, like, Confuse around something that's already confused, the message will say, but the Pokemon's already confused.
Alright. Time to catch this muck.
We're here.
That implies Muck has feet.
I've always been confused by that, especially since in these games it clearly shows that Muck doesn't have a footprint.
Yes, I just called a Muck feet.
He has them? Feet? Nah, I'm actually kind of curious. I want to see, like, what its Japanese entry says. Let's see.
I mean, the ultimate resource to this is Dr. Footprint.
No, this is leaf green, right? I should probably look at that one. Yeah, it's this word. Yep, the word is just footprints.
You thought I was a ghost? Motherfucker, I'm an awfully corporeal ghost.
He's spooked.
Hiss boop. Ecan's flinched.
This guy has a gullet? What? Alright. Wait, why do I have my teeny in the front?
More snakes. So I'm just gonna attack to the starfish. Hey, your name's Johnson.
Yes, it is I, Johnson.
I just saw an old tweet of something from the 70s with John Pertwee in it, and it ends with him lying on a sofa with a fan nearby. A guy walks past, trips on the cord, pulls the fan down, and it just ends with the caption, "Fadnop, fans are dangerous near one's pecker."
Wow.
And I'm like, what? Protein! That is attack. That can go on Chestnut.
Protein is in fact attack, yes.
Yum yum yum. So I've only found Grimer and Muck so far.
What are you looking for, Ditto?
Be Ditto and Coughing.
Ditto I know is only in the basement.
Oh, that's fine.
Coughing is otherwise a wow, 5% chance. So you'd best just roam through the mansion normally and you'll find it on the way.
This whole place is one big puzzle. Yeah, because it's mostly trashed. Look at this motherfucker looking like he's out of Scooby-Doo cartoon.
Sword? Power? Pass.
Boy, am I glad that he's in there and that we're out here.
And he's the sheriff.
And that we're in there, and wait a minute, I just remembered.
We're out here.
But what I want to know is, where's the cave, man? So the other part is we need 2 coughing.
Ick.
Zinc.
Zonk.
Special defense.
Special defense.
I mean, that could be any of them.
Sure. Yeah.
Go away, Kermit.
Oh, he actually like slightly buffed the power of absorb and Mega Drain. It's 30 and 50, which is actually kind of nice. I also noticed Twister is 50, so that was also considerate.
Ah! Calcium.
Special attack.
Izanami can have that one. Thing is, if I have to grind up stuff, it's now a complete non-issue because I've got a fucking lucky egg. I can't escape from the level 36 rat.
Well, I mean, the rat is kind of fast. Then again, so is Primate, which so that's kind of surprising.
Bro. This fucking rat. Oh, now I run. Alright, if we need to escape quickly. Clarence? Even though finish your primate faster.
I don't know, actually.
Never mind, Clarence has run away.
Oh. Okay. There he is!
Coffee.
Coffee.
Please just get in the ball. I ain't asking for much.
Put this ball inside of another ball.
And then I'll put that ball inside a box. So we need another coughing, and then eventually a ditto. And then we are done in Pokemon Mansion once I get the items, that's it.
Cool.
Iron! Defense. Golem.
I don't remember which one you're supposed to jump off. I never remember.
It's a bit weird how this is the Fire-type island. And... the only Fire-type we can find here is Vulpix.
There's a joke in there somewhere, I just don't know what it is. I'm sorry.
Alright, let's test out Golem.
Golem's brag sprite in the earlier games has confused me. Like, you can see Golem's head right there, right? Well, like, what's the brown thing right next to it?
I'm fairly sure that's his hand.
If it is his hand, then, like, I get it. It just doesn't look like his hand.
Maybe Golem's head kind of, like, extends out.
Maybe?
Did. Fuck you, Brayden. Ooh, a second coughing.
Wonderful. Corey. Oh.
Well done, Clarence.
He gave me 6 experience shares. I understand.
Okay, so it is
It's the other one.
it's the left one. Also, my fucking ankles.
Hey, it could be worse. It could be the dotted hole where you just fall forever.
An additional mug. This place is like huge.
It's
So we have you.
oh right, yeah. Do I still have the sheet up? I do. So and then we have Mug. Yeah, I think that's all for now.
Until we get Ditto and a second coughing, yeah. Also, that's a
Yeah,
level
look.
38 Ninetales.
I thought it was like level 40, but alright. Is this a vending machine? Yes.
Max potion, that's always handy. Please stop with the rats.
Rats, rats, weird rats.
Hello, Ted. Wheezing? Ah, that sounds like a Starmie job. Carbos. That is speed. That can go on Dummy. Right, that's the exit. Go into the basement. So the only thing of note down here is something very useful.
The secret key?
Yes.
Eh.
Look, that man has a horse.
Alright. There it is.
See if we can get it before it transforms.
Magic Ditterhood become Clarence. Huh, that might actually work.
It might.
How convenient.
Yes, this will be useful later.
There's a joke here I'm not getting.
Song.
Yeah, okay, figured. I thought you were gonna take Roxas for a hot second. I'm like, what? That's stretching it a bit.
Roxas!
That's stretching it a bit.
I mean, thematically.
Yeah, I know. That's why I thought you were going with that.
You know, I try not to think about Kingdom Hearts.
Can I go on to Route 4 before I beat the gym? I can. Can I actually get to the grass, though?
Alright, G.
Oh, I can. Oh, I can. I don't think I will, though.
Electrode.
Silly bitch.
1 damage. Yeah. Does Golem naturally learn Earthquake?
I believe so. Let me look.
I'm hoping he does.
45.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure it does.
Roadworks ahead. So all we need is another coughing. Blizzard.
You do know that TMs aren't infinite in this game, right?
Yeah, but what else am I gonna...
Imagine using Blizzard before Gen 4. Yeah, but he gets Ice Beam.
And where do I get the TM for that? If you say the fucking game corner.
It is unfortunately the game corner. There's a joke about Voltorb Flip in there too, but I'm not gonna make it.
No, that was bullshit, that one. No, fuck that.
I actually like Voltorb Flip.
I mean, I like Voltorb Flip too, but there comes a point where you just can't win. And the game just goes lol lamau. You wanted that fucking Dratini?
All true, at the later levels give you like, what, 700 plus points apiece.
Yeah. If they decide they're winnable. Oh, that's handy. Please. I just want a coughing. Please. Is that too much to ask? Or should I be asking for macaroni?
Macaroni? Is there a joke in there somewhere?
Please, sir.
Oh, look! Oh, fuck.
Can I have a coughing, sir?
Shit.
Apparently fucking not.
Well, it's time to be not playing Fire Red, am I right?
I know. Well, that's the important bit.
There's Solar Beam.
Right.
I suppose you could just play Fire Red up to this point and capture Coughing that way.
I mean, we need to play Fire Red up until the post game anyway.
I forgot there's exclusives in the post game.
Yeah, looking at you, Mantine. Or is it Skarmory? It's one of the two. Well, Skarmory's not an issue because it's Emerald. Is this one of those ones where I need to do it for one thing? Hang on. Ladybird's in Emerald. Wooper's in Emerald. Murkrow's in Colosseum. Quillfish is in Colosseum. Dellybird's in Colosseum. Skarmory's in Emerald. I actually do not need to play Fire Red into the postgame.
Oh, is Mantine
Leaf
somewhere
green.
else? Oh, Mantine's leaf green, right.
So I actually don't need to play Fire Red into the postgame.
Cool. Maybe just play it up to a certain point. I forget if in this game you have to actually get the question wrong in order to fight them. I feel like you do though. Oh, never mind then.
So this gym is not as good as it is in Let's Go. Nothing will ever match that unhinged whatever the fuck it was.
Yep.
However, it is a fire type gym. And I've got two things that are very good at dealing with those. So this should, in theory, be free. So you've got two options. You can either beat the trainers, and that unlocks the door to the next bit, or you can answer a question. This Ninetales might survive this serve. Never mind.
He didn't.
That bitch is drowned.
Oh, he did? They made that question less ambiguous.
Yeah,
when they remade the game.
It originally said Caterpie falls into Butterfree.
Yeah, and the
And
answer
it's like,
yes.
technically, eventually yes. Actually,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, but the answer the game wants you to give is yes.
Yes, because it does eventually become a Butterfree.
Yeah, so they fixed that. They also fixed one other question in here, but for a different reason.
Is it the one about TM28?
Yes. It's that one. And to be fair, that's fair.
It's fair. Another Ninetales.
Oh yeah, there's one trainer and it's not tied to a question.
There's 9 Pokemon League badges. Not in this region, there isn't. Because Universe got 12? No, 10.
11 or 12. There's Humalau. Oh yeah, it is 10.
Yeah, because 2 of them got retired from black and white and replaced with 2 more. So yeah, it's 10.
I had to think about, like, oh no, the basic bench is back.
Yeah. Gala has 18.
That was a weird case.
Also, this guy's name's Avery. Huh. Anyway,
How inconsequential.
Paldea only has 8. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, it's the only game that had more than 10 was Unova, or more than 8 was Unova. Because Gala has 18 gyms, but only 8 badges.
Yeah, it's only 8 you do in the game.
It also, the lore also explains that, like, only the 8 strongest ones give out badges at a time.
No, Poliwag only evolves twice.
That one was technically more ambiguous,
It has 3 evolutions.
but in, like, a more roundabout way.
This man's got a Rapidash. God, there's a Pokemon that sucks.
And then they made a regional variant that still sucks. Ah yes, Psycho Cut. My favorite.
No, ground is immune to electric. Also, why is he letting burglars in here?
His old buddies from college, I guess.
I mean, this is once again a gym where we're just going to kind of walk through everything.
Wow, this building is seriously empty. Huh. Oh, shit. Right, this is a Charon fight right in front of the gym.
Let's go to Chestnut. Let's have Chestnut do some fighting.
He leads to the Staravia. Imagine not using Rock Slide.
Oh no. Alright, fuck you, Cross Chop, you piece of shit.
It's got 80 accuracy. What were you expecting?
Come on.
Man! That was heavily stupid.
Bro. There's a crazy old man. Anyway, Gerald Robotnik over here.
I had a weirdly scary time with Blaine in the Mono Bugs challenge. His main is a level 59 Rapidash that had, like, bounce. It was very strange.
Oh, straight to the Arcanine, alright. Buck straight in with Fire Blast. Fair enough. Horse.
Horse.
If I just bodied an Arcanine with this, then this horse has not got a chance.
Horse! One thing I found very weird about Blaine in Yellow is that he doesn't have Magmar at all.
That is strange.
Yeah, that was like the one part that weirded me out, because it's supposed to be based on the anime, but there's no Magmar in sight. And like everyone else's gym leaders' teams roughly follow their anime equivalents. Like Giovanni has a Persian, which is the scariest thing on this team. Next to the Duck Trio. Oh god, he's like playing the Gen 1 meta. Just realized. That's kind of funny.
And we get Fire Blast.
It's kind of a cool move.
It is.
Just lacks the consistency of Flamethrower.
Alright, time for the intermission, I guess.
Let's make sure to buy plenty of Pokeballs for the hit now. I think that's the only thing we need to worry about, actually.
What, out there? Hypno. And the stuff on Mount Ember.
Ah, right.
Alright, so we've got a second Vulpix.
37.
Got a Grimer.
Oh, I remember why I didn't catch a second ball because they're in Emerald. This Team Plasma Grunt has a Shedinja. What the fuck? That's hilarious.
Grimer is just before Ghastly.
Oh, that's so funny.
So it goes Cloyster, Shelder, Grimer. Then we have Muck. Then we have Coughing. I'm fairly sure goes before...
109 for Rhyhorn, yeah.
Yeah. And then Ditto, which, actually...
Is, okay. It's right after Lapras.
Yeah, so that worked out. Alright. Ooh, let's move items. Let's see, he's got a stick. He's got a berry. Delightful, right. So, 105 Pokemon. So we got Ditto. We have a Seeking. We don't have a Kingler, we do not have a Hypno. Okay, so in terms of actual Kanto Pokemon, we're actually doing okay. 76.03% left to go.
We're well on our way.
We are well on our way. In terms of generation, Gen 1 is the biggest, so there is that.
I suppose, but like Gen 3 is also fairly big.
Gen 3 is 130
30-something.
135. Yeah, because it goes from 251 to 386. So it's only 20 less, well, 16 less than this. Alright, we're at 21 and a half hours, we have 105 things. It's getting there. We've done the grind at least.
Yeah.